Hey guys, how you doing? And welcome back to the third part of the EMF remix for Unbelieveable. Thanks for coming back and watching again. If this is your third time back, you've followed each week, so you know where we're at, you know where this track is heading and the style that I've got going on and what's going on as well. You know, as I demonstrated last week, it's not just the sounds that I'm remixing. I've got some video stuff going on as well, using eBo Suite, which if you didn't watch, you can go back and watch in part 2. This week, we're putting it all together. I'm going to be mixing it as well, showing you some of the stuff that I use to help with the sound and just to make it really nice and tidy when I play. So I'm just going to go around the kit really quickly, just so you can see where everything is, what I've moved, what I've added. So the kick, the boom has come off the kick. If you remember, there was a big sub boom that I really liked. It's still there, it's just not on the kick drum. The snare's still the same. I've moved that sub boom over to the tom where the guitar break is. And then over here, we've got the other break. And of course, with the video as well, it's triggering those video loops. We've got the wheelchair somersault. We've got the guy on the pogo stick. Then over here, we've got those vocal breaks.
You're unbelievable.
And again, another one.
You're so unbelievable.
And here you've got the...
Burn me with your questions.
And I've obviously put a boom on there as well that you can hear.
Burn me with your questions.
Now on the crash, we had the oi on this crash. I've also put a big dub sub noise on there. The biggest change is over here on these rides. I've got some really cool noises. What I've done is I've got a plugin going on, a third-party plugin. It's Omnisphere. And I've managed to find this arpeggiated sound. It's a distorted arpeggiated sound, and it's actually playing a groove. And I'm interrupting that groove whenever I hit the cymbals with different notes. For example. And then we've got the multipad, the DTX12M. So what I've done here is I've just added a kick drum and this delayed snare, this like reverb snare on top of what's already there, which is really nice. And then the kick drum. And then the other thing, of course, are the 3 vocal samples going at the top. The first verse, the second verse, and the third. So let's have a look at the computer. So we've got 12 tracks running now. We've got the breaks, the 808 kits and all the guitar samples going on. We've got the break kit. We've got a couple more drum racks. We've got an Omnisphere. We've got 808 notes, another drum rack. We've got the DTX stuff and a couple more drum racks. So there's loads of drum rack stuff going on in here. Here we've got the guitar solo. As you can see, there's another one down here. You don't need that. So if you come down to here and go crop sample, so now all that's in there is that one sample. So when you're loading the tracks up, it's not loading this sample up plus another sample that it's not playing. If it loads it up, then it needs the memory to do that. It's best just to get rid of all that stuff. It's just not needed. I've had a little mix with this, the fade out on this O. I put the fade out there just so that it tails off, so it's not so abrupt. And then on the channels, if we have a look to see what I've done on the channels, on here, I've just put a bit of reverb on that to make it sound a little bit nicer. Omnisphere, I think I've done a little bit of work on Omnisphere. So here's Omnisphere. I've pitched it up by an octave. This is something that comes with Ableton, and I'm using the Fab filter EQ on it, which is really nice. I really like this filter. I've taken all the bottom end up to 50 Hertz. I'm dropping it down at about 600 Hertz, and I'm boosting a little bit around 2.7 kilohertz, just to give it just a little bit of brightness, that's all. 808, again, a bit of EQ. I'm boosting it quite a lot for the bass there, for the bottom end around 50 Hertz, which is probably why I've killed so much here of Omnisphere. You have to remember when you're mixing, if you're boosting, you need to be cutting from somewhere else. And silent, once again, I've cut everything, cut all that bass out, and again, similar. It's going about 600 Hertz, I'm cutting again, and I'm boosting around 3, a little bit higher, just so that it cuts through. And then the last thing, of course, is the master channel, and I've just got the sausage fattener on there by Data Life. Great plugin. And that's it. That's everything that's going on. So I guess the next thing is to do a performance, and to do that I need to turn the lights out.
Bend me with your bend me with your bend me with your questions. You'd have to tell no lies. You're always asking what it's all about. Don't listen to my replies. You say to me I'm not talking enough. When I do I'm a fool. These times I spend I've realised I'm gonna shoot through and leave you. Your things you say, your pop prompts just give you away. The things you say, you're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable. Your problems might tell me more than mine. I'm always so concerned with the way you say you always have stopped to think of us. Being one is more than I ever know, but this time I realise I'm gonna shoot through and leave you. The things you say, your purple prose just give you away. The things you say, it thought I love you more. The things you say, your purple prose just give you away. The things you say, you're unbelievable. Asking what it's all about, don't listen to my replies. You say to me I don't talk enough, and when I do I'm a fool. These times I spent I've realised I'm gonna shoot through and leave you. The things you say, your purple prose just give you away. The things you say, it thought I love you more. The things you say, your purple prose just give you away. The things you say, you're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
So there you go, guys. That is a really simple eDrum remix of EMF's Unbelievable that I've thoroughly enjoyed doing and making these videos for you. You really can see how simple it is to start using electronic drums aside from using them to mimic an acoustic drum kit. It's so much fun. And you get to be so creative. Everything that you were hearing there was coming out of Ableton. I don't know if you can see here, this is the volume. Look, the master volume's down. There's nothing coming from the brain, so it doesn't matter whether you're playing a Behringer kit, whether you're playing a Tortec kit, whether you're playing an Elise's kit. a drum tech kit, a Hart kit, a Yamaha kit. It doesn't matter what you're playing. Hook it up to a computer. You can get some amazing things going on. If you want to get your head around this stuff, head over to tugted.com and get your hands on my book, which I am so pleased to say has gone into production. As soon as the books are back, those who have already pre-ordered it, trust me, it's coming straight out to you guys first of all. It shows you how to do all this stuff and so much more as well. I really am scratching the surface here with what you can get going on. If you're watching this on Facebook and you haven't already, please hit a like, share the video as well. If you haven't gone over to YouTube, head on over there. There's so many videos, so much stuff going on over there as well. And come back next week and who knows what I'll be doing. Send your questions over. If you've got something that's that you're struggling with, something that you'd like me to demonstrate, something that you'd like me to get my head round, you know, shoot them over, man. I'm open to anything. You know, this is about all of us learning and putting stuff together and using eDrums in a different way. And oh yeah, guys, one last thing before I shoot off. Head over to skiomusic.com and vote for the track. It's going to be up there along with probably hundreds, if not thousands of other tracks. And who knows, maybe we can get an eDrum remix to do something in a competition. Probably the first one they've ever had. So yeah, head on over there and vote, share it. If you like it, share it around. Let's see what we can do. Keep spreading the word, keep spreading the love of electronic drums too, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all next week for another How the Do I Do That? Thanks so much for watching. Take care of each other and yourselves, and I will see you next week. Take it easy, guys. Bye.